The host joked, "This is the fate of the lucky survivors, they'll get more prize money." He urged everyone to get ready, and they all started using pillows as safety helmets. Perhaps now, fear ambushes their hearts, but once aboard the ship, there's no escape. As the host began the countdown, the game officially kicked off, and everyone miraculously shot blanks in the first round, true artistry in tossing. The crowd hadn't reacted yet when host started round 2 countdown, played death next time. Master Want was back on stage, and surprise, another round of blank performances. Yet, everyone was on the brink of a meltdown, and the balding uncle was so tense he was ready to sprint for a bathroom break. The host immediately stopped him. Bathroom breaks mid-game. No mercy here. He encouraged everyone to keep going, starting the countdown 1, 2. A gunshot shattered the calm chaos, and when everyone reacted, unlucky young Kin had officially joined the unfortunate family. The host swiftly declared the conclusion of the second round. The rest of you shall continue to divide up the enormous prize. Upon hearing about the money distribution, the expressions of horror on everyone's faces gradually transformed into excitement. The balding uncle teamed up with the host to toss the poor soul's body into a special exit hatch. Someone's really serious about this event. Once again, everyone shared in the 90 million prize money. Even Kin's past earnings could be shared, but surprisingly, not a single person opted to leave. Even the fattest deity thought so. Everyone seemed to lucky star what a pie from the sky game. Everybody was eager to win, and the host granted a brief break time waste for no one, right? Little did they know, just as round 3 was starting, 2 cops rolled up in a used car. Turns out they were after the missing girl, Kin. But Kin had just died, and her body had been whisked away by the mysterious puppeteers. Everyone claimed Kin. Never seen her. The host had a parting shot before dawn. If anyone spots Kin later, call the cops. With the cops gone, round 3 was finally underway. The host took the 6 to the poolside, where 6 special water tanks were waiting, each one practically challenging their courage like, "You think it'll let you off easy?" Each tank has a lid. Pick one randomly, dive in and get submerged, far more thrilling than swimming class. Everyone starts a breath-holding contest. The longest lasting wins an unofficial $10 surprise prize guaranteed smile. If anyone can bear it, open the lid to breathe, but one lid's a stubborn one won't open. One lid had special glass, meaning that person was destined to be the first to meet the Grim Reaper. Others gasped, "Isn't this a bit dark?" But the host just smiled. "Remember, you all wanted to risk it at the start too." Sure, the game was a life or death gamble, but it was also a huge opportunity. Who knew winning would mean finally being the last one standing? Under the old man's inspirational talk, everyone reaffirmed their game commitment, choosing safe tanks like lottery picks. Finally, the brave student Maisai decided to pop the lid and emerged as the victor of the breath-holding challenge. He snagged the 10 million prize, while the unfortunate balding uncle became the tragic hero, evidently stuck with a lid that went, but it was truly. Everyone could only scream as they watched him suffocate to death, a moment of despair that echoed in their minds. "Really wish I could trade places with him," became the voice of everyone's heart. By the end of the game, the remaining players were once again splitting the huge jackpot, and the host was distributing piles of cash. Money was really flowing in. For the first time, people tossed their fears aside, giddy over this get-rich-quick scheme. Before the game kicked off, the host suddenly announced the entrance of a new contestant, and the crowd erupted, like a surprise guest crashing a party. As the host introduced him, we learned that the new guy with glasses had previously participated but dropped out after round 3. Talk about being as calm as he regretted, thinking, "I believe I can win with my luck, so this time I definitely want back in." He was determined to reclaim everything. Thought the crowd was initially hesitant. His joining not only pumped up the prize pot, but made the chance of death intriguingly complicated, shifting from 1 in 5 to 1 in 6. After a heated debate, all agreed to let the bespectacled man join. This will be exciting. The 4th round officially began, and the host ushered everyone into a mysterious room with 6 chairs immediately reminiscent of an electrifying game of suspense. Each chair had wires, but only one was live. Contestants sat barefoot after removing shoes. Truly, life's a play, electricity's the hoffophone. The unlucky one would be immediately zapped, and after outlining the rules, the old man directed everyone to pick their chairs, hearts racing through. They let the new guy with glasses pick first. He looked around, then confidently strolled over and picked the farthest chair. Watching his already wise choice, the nearby Wai Tian quickly edged forward to ask, "Can I take that spot?" Clearly, he thought the glasses guy had some tricks to avoid danger, but the guy simply replied, "It's all about luck. There's no point to show luck. It'll yield to you." The bespectacled man thought, truly, a luck's legacy. The rest jumped right in, choosing their seats without hesitation. It seemed they were already deep into this unexpected game. The new glasses guy was just too calm, making everyone else uneasy as they debated whether letting him in was actually a smart move. Once everyone had taken their seats, the elderly host shouted out loudly, "The game starts now," and swiftly pressed the switch in an instant. All eyes were fixed on him. After a short time, survivors checked to ensure their comfort. Only the new glass guy sat there motionless. He had become the unfortunate casualty. Everyone couldn't believe it. How could he be out so soon after joining? Was he really back to volunteer for death? Despite everyone being puzzled, the game was over, and they had to repeat the process of scoring the big prize, honoring his brief but spectacular flair. After splitting up the cash, the plump auntie advised student Maizai to take the money and run, as all this cash could clear her debts. But Maizai felt it was too quick. She couldn't say a word. The host announced that two young folks, Saoi and Maizai, could leave whenever they wished, but once again, they left everyone utterly